Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Today we're looking at what's hidden from you in your connections. So this could be hidden in the 3D, it could be hidden in the 5D, so something that's coming in that you aren't aware of just yet. Your person could be keeping this from you deliberately for some reason, and if they are, we'll have a look at why. Or this could be something that you're not quite seeing, so maybe Spirit's trying to get your attention in some way, but you're just not aware. So let's have a look. So please bring in the highest and best messages for my viewers. Please show us what is hidden from them concerning their connection with their divine masculine or with their soulmate. What is hidden, please? What do you want them to know? Okay, we have the Two of Cups reversed, Judgment in reverse. I feel that for some of you, your person keeps trying to send you a message, but it's almost like whenever they pick their phone up to write this message to you, they feel very nervous. They actually, their hands feel shaky and their palms get sweaty, and it really makes them very annoyed because, you know, they're perfectly capable of sending a text, sending a direct message to people without caring, you know, but when it comes to you, it's this whole big ordeal, and they get worried that they're going to half type it and it will send, or they're going to misspell something, or just something is going to go catastrophically wrong, and it makes them, you know, really nervous. Sort of they feel it in their stomach as well, and it's very annoying to them. Yeah, see, we have the King of Swords reversed. They feel almost, I'm hearing, like an incompetent communicator when it comes to you. So you might be better at articulating yourself or your emotions or your thoughts than they are when it comes to speaking to them. At least that's how they perceive it. Or they just feel tongue-tied, and I actually feel a bit tongue-tied at the moment trying to explain this to you. And we have the Knight of Swords reversed. This is an immature communicator. This is someone who, he's honest in what he says, but it just sort of tumbles out. You know, he hasn't been able to plan or prepare what he's saying, or he has planned it, but when it comes to it, it doesn't go as smoothly as he intended. So some of you don't know that your person is desperately trying to get a message to you, but every time they start to write it, they get too nervous and they stop, or they write it and they just think that's not how, you know, that's not how I wanted it to sound. That's not what I'm trying to say. Okay. The Seven of Cups reversed. Wow, yes, the Queen of Swords in reverse. They really, really want to have communication with you. The Eight of Wands in reverse and the Hermit reversed. Okay, so what I want to say is, if you watched Monday's reading, I believe it was Monday, we had the Hermit in the upright. This person was taking some time to think about preparing the best kind of message, offer, communication, trying to get themselves ready so they could present themselves in the best way possible to you. It looks like they're ready to go. You know, they think they've done all this sort of self-improvement they can, made the changes they need to make, or they've at least set those changes in motion. So they're ready to step forward. Now they're having trouble with articulating this message, and I can feel the, you know, frustration coming from some of you. It's, you know, you're almost I can't speak, almost saying, okay, just send the message, you know, and we'll go from there. It's almost like, what next? You know, first they have to do this and that. Now they have to take ages to compose the message. I actually do feel a bit bad for this person. They are trying, but the nerves are surprisingly overwhelming. Let's go straight to this King of Wands and see what it is they are trying to say, but not really successfully managing to say yet. Okay, where did that go? The Queen of Swords. So do you see what I mean? They see you as being an amazing communicator, the Queen of Swords upright, but they're trying, you know, to match you, to be on your level, to communicate in a way that feels comfortable for the both of you, in a way that you're going to readily receive, but they're not quite managing it. We have the Queen of Wands. So they find you extremely attractive. We have air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They see you as desirable, confident, independent, very intuitive. I think they're in awe. I'm hearing overawed. Yeah, really, really nervous. For some reason, I'm being told someone has a dictionary, and they're looking up these new words. It's like they wanted to expand their vocabulary, and they're nervous now about actually using these words, about incorporating them in case they misuse them, or make a fool of themselves. I mean, someone could literally be sitting there with a dictionary, but it's most likely sort of a metaphor for the fact that they, you know, again, this communication issue, or they want to impress you, or they don't want you to think of them as being inarticulate or silly. Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so they see that you have a lot of passion, you have a lot of drive. This is how they're truly feeling about you. You know, this is what they want to show you. They want to come rushing in. They want to, you know, sweep you off your feet, but they're really struggling. I'm hearing this stupid message. It's like a barrier for them, you know. Some of them might wish that they could just bump into you in person, and then they would have to overcome that initial hurdle, and it would just go however it goes. But, you know, because they have the ability to write the message, delete it, to redraft it and delete it, that's what they keep doing, and it's really driving them insane. Tell me about this Hermit, please. Okay, yeah, very in their heads. Yeah, see, they get in their head, they get stressed out, they think, you know what, I'll come back to this later. They come back to it later, and the same thing happens over again. I think what we'll do is we'll get some advice for you before we close this message. Because what I'm wondering is, for some of you, if you reach out to them, is that going to help them? Is that going to move you past this obstacle? You know, if that's something you want to do or something you're wondering. Yeah, see, there's that message. This message has come out, I think, in every single reading this week. They want to come forward, they want to reunite, but they're not sure. Wow, and they're coming forward with something stable as well. If you're going to accept this, if you're going to accept them. Okay, tell me about this Queen of Swords reversed, please. They might be worried you've met a water sign, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They see you as, you're so mature in terms of your feelings, very stable, very grounded, but you're also not readily jumping forward. You're not trying to expose your heart, to open up. You're sitting and you're waiting to see, you know, see what happens, to see how they come towards you. Wow, they really feel like that, you know, you are partners. For some of them, they may be thinking about, you know, marriage, commitment here with you. Trying to do what's right. Justice, we have Libra energy. Did I say we have Taurus? I'm not sure, but we do. For some of them, there's a need to maybe divorce a water sign in order to come towards you, or to leave a water sign with whom they've had a significant commitment. If that's the case, they've made a decision. They don't want to resurrect that situation. Whatever connection is external to you. But really, I'm feeling this is about you and them. This is the thing, emotionally, you know, they feel that they are capable of being on your level. The emotions are the same, running back and forth. But when it comes to articulating these feelings, you do a much better job than they do. Yeah, you are their wish. Their wish is to try and move forward with this connection, to try and mend things, to try and bring it out of the realm of daydreaming, fantasy, wish. They want it to become a wish that's fulfilled. They want to start building here. And if you are already together, you know, there's something here that they want to develop. They, you know, higher levels of commitment. Let's see, for those people who are in connections, what's this Page of Swords about, please? Yeah, see? This is my spouse card. They're wanting perhaps to propose, to be married, to buy a home together. That's just for those of you who are already in a commitment. Could be dealing with a Leo. You could be a Leo. Tell me about the Seven of Cups reversed. If they were confused, if they were juggling, they're no longer doing that. If they had some kind of addiction, maybe for some of you, a person's very dependent on alcohol, they're moving away from that slowly and steadily. But they're just leaving anything low vibrational, anything that had them feeling trapped and bound in the past. So that's what's hidden from you. Your person is so, you know, the feeling of desperation, it's sort of awful. They really want to get this message to you, but it's like once they sit down, and I feel it's typing, I'm seeing someone on their phone, once they go to type this message, it's just bleh, you know, the words don't come, or they get too nervous. I'm literally feeling someone physically shaking, or it just doesn't sound how they want, you know, and they just end up not sending it. So let's get you some advice. What's the advice for my viewer, please, Spirit? The Page of Wands in the reverse. The Queen of Wands reversed. Wow, and the Knight of Wands. On the back we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so there is something here about sitting back and allowing this person, Spirit's saying don't rescue them. Now, for some reason, they have to get through this fear themselves. It could be that if you go in with a message, or if you kind of rescue them from this nervousness, it's going to be a barrier that they don't cross. You know, they're not going to learn this new skill, or they're not going to have this experience that they need to have. Meanwhile, if you're feeling like this Queen of Wands reversed, secretly deep down, but presenting an image to everybody of being upright on your throne, feeling good, Spirit's saying spend time actually becoming this Queen of Wands upright, whether you're a woman or a man, being in your power, regaining your confidence. I'm interested in this Knight of Wands. This can be, you know, going on an adventure, whether that's a physical adventure, an adventure in terms of, you know, in your home, sitting down, you could be learning something, exploring something that you're researching. But this is about doing what you feel good about. So while your person's trying to figure things out, specifically this message to you, Spirit's saying follow your passion here, or follow a spark of passion that you might be feeling. Wow, the Queen of Pentacles again, with the Four of Pentacles reversed and the Five of Swords reversed. Yeah. Quietening your mind, getting out of your own way, releasing anything that you know doesn't feel good, or anything that's too small for you or holding you back. This could be to do with your stability, health, career, finances, anything that you're interested in that's going to somehow contribute to a feeling of groundedness, safety, stability, anything to do with your root chakra. For some of you, this might be a very specific message here, grounding a spiritual practice. So let's say you have done some training in Reiki. This is now looking into opening your Reiki business, or working somewhere, or bringing in abundance, you know, through your Reiki practice, or whether it's reading tarot, or, you know, whatever it is. Even if it's not spiritual, it's about grounding this now, grounding your passion and seeing some kind of reward, some growth here, or higher levels of growth, abundance, if it's something you're already receiving maybe money from, or you know, something that is already established. Okay, so before we go, let's pull one of these cards, and I've used these before, maybe I think just once, and as I said then, these aren't actually tarot cards. I think they're some kind of playing cards. They were a gift, so I'm not exactly sure what, but I like them because to me many of them relate to the major arcana in tarot, and they just have this really expansive energy. So let's see what the overall message is about, what's hidden and what's coming in for you. And I'll give my interpretation, but take whatever you instinctively feel when you look at this card. see what we've got. Oh, ruin. And look, to me, that's definitely the Tower card. Some sort of foundation has gone, big change coming in. Yeah, what, you know, I mean, this whole, it looks like a city. The whole city is on fire. There's going to be nothing left. Building anew, building something from the ground up, starting over. So in, you know, when this happens, it's obviously devastating. I feel this is what your person has recently been through. This came through in, I think it was Wednesday's reading, so have a look at that, in terms of seeing them leaving an existing foundation behind. But yeah, building anew. If your person feels that there was a Tower moment, everything crumbled, not even just crumbled, but was disintegrated sort of between you, it would help explain why they're so nervous about this message, you know, nervous about saying, can we rebuild? They might feel like there's so much to rebuild, maybe so much trust that needs to be rebuilt here. Okay, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to do so is below. I also have links to meditations, a Facebook group, Twitter, lots of things down there, so have a look. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye.